Hey everyone, I want to do this video as I promised. My thoughts about Siege number 4 and how I finally read it and stuff like that. As I mentioned before, I had read Siege number 4 before I got in the trade. I just uh, didn't really want to say anything about it before I read the other 3 issues back again, just to make sure on a couple things. So I'm finally gonna go ahead and talk about Siege number 4 now. Overall, I did love uh, the ending to this. I thought it was very very well done. Overall, the whole conclusion of things, um, how the Avengers finally get together and stuff like that. Finally get together and claim victory over all the stuff they've been through over these past couple years. Secret Invasion, Civil War, Dark Reign, and stuff like that. The heroes finally deserve some some victory and maybe a little bit of relaxation, because they've been through so much these past couple years, and I think they deserve some sort of victory party for themselves. Classic Avenger stuff there. All right. Now, although I did like this, there is an issue with season number 4 that I have to kind of take up, because it made me scratch my head and kind of wonder about things. Now people have kind of talked about this, and but they really haven't talked about it. You know, I guess some people talk about angrily, but uh, they haven't really spoken on all the issues. Um, the death of the Sentry in this, it it kind of made me scratch my head a bit, because um, now before I go into it a little bit further, I want to say that uh, I'm not gonna place blame here or anything like that, because there's enough blame to go around. What I mean is, there are people who wanted Sentry to be killed off, and then there's Bendis, who made Sentry what he is, and I'm going to explain right now. As far as the fans go, or the haters, I should say, go, many people hated Sentry. They hated him as a character. They hated what he was and stuff like that. Many people, from blogs here on YouTube, all over the place, hated Sentry. They just despised him. They thought he was a horrible character. There are even people that were saying that they would pay a writer to kill off the Sentry if they could. So the hatred of that character goes that far. So yeah, and it is many, not just one person said this. Many people have ordered over a couple periods of time, have said that they wanted to do that they were willing to do that. So people wanted Sentry dead. They wanted him dead. They didn't care how. And now that uh, they wanted Sentry dead because he's a horrible character. However, Bendis Bendis has established throughout Dark Avengers, and I think throughout some Avengers book, I'm not sure, I'm not right on top of my head, but I think in one or two Avengers books, that Sentry cannot be killed. This was very very prevalent in Dark Avengers. He has proved this many times. It all began with their first battle with Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay killed him, basically exploded him, and he came back right at the end of that story arc. The second the second part of this, the second death of the Sentry, or attempted to kill him, was, if I remember right, is Molecule Man. Molecule Man disintegrated him, molecule by molecule, and he came back. Another instance where it was his wife shot him in the face with a laser cannon, and he didn't die. He came back. So, he's established many times over throughout Dark Avengers that he cannot be killed. Even someone as powerful as Molecule Man cannot kill him. I mean, doing something like that is unable to kill Sentry. There's no doubt that he's so powerful that he can't die. As a matter of fact, many times throughout the book, throughout the series, many of the Dark Avengers have said, is there a way to kill Sentry? Is there a way possibly that he can die? Because it doesn't look like he can die. So and many of them were shocked. They were actually very scared of him. So Bendis has established that he can't die. So at the end of Siege 4, where Thor kills him, quote unquote, kills him with a big bolt of lightning. I scratch my head and go, "What, really? A shot to the head, exploding him, ripping apart molecule by molecule doesn't kill him, but a bolt of lightning does." I kind of take issue with that. That's kind of a cop out. Although, like I said, to be fair, the fans wanted this. The fans wanted him to die. So I guess they got what they asked for. So it's kind of those things where be careful what you wish for, because it could happen. And so I guess what they asked for was the death of the Sentry, but it cost them continuity, and it cost all of us continuity, actually. So it's just one of those things where be careful what you wish for. But I don't paint this place's blame all on the fans, because Bendis kind of brought this upon himself. He brought this upon himself because like I said, he established that Sentry is near impossible to kill. He's displayed it many times that no matter what people do, no matter how powerful they are, they can't kill Sentry. But at the end of Siege 4, that Thor kills him, even though what many people believe, Molecule Man is a lot more powerful than Thor, and he was unable to kill him. His power set was just Molecule Man's power set is just off the charts. It's just unbelievable. I think the only in my mind, the only people that would be able to kill Sentry, or the only beings able to kill Sentry, would be Death itself, Celestial, or one Celestials, the Living Tribunal, and the Beyonder. That's it. Only 5. I mean, in my mind, that's the only people that can kill him. But I digress. I have a new Ustream channel that I've mentioned before, Time Gems Comic Spot, where we're going to be talking about all things comic related, comic books, comic related. We're talking about the new upcoming releases that are going to come out this week. Talk about all kinds of news that has been going on. There's been a whole bunch of news that has been going on, including talks about possibly another part to Old Man Logan that has been thought out. What happened on the Green Lantern set, movie. New movies that are going to come out. The Walking Dead series, the TV show, all kinds of stuff. I'm so excited to have this channel because I'm talking about this for 3 hours. It's going to be awesome. I invite you to come in the chat, ask some questions. It's going to be awesome. So I hope I'll see you there.